Mythic! Mythic with a 4 rare deck. Let's go. Yeah! Smashing. Let's go. Hey, it's Mythic Mike back with an amazing standard deck. We have the best climbing deck in front of you right now. It is just crazy. Thundering Raiju on the top end. Kadama bringing in land so we can swing over the top with a huge Shivan. And then we got all the fun creatures, including Inti and Quirion. It's a fun brew. But guys, this is no joke. I actually had a very similar deck to this maybe 2 seasons ago. And then last season, partway through, it wasn't good anymore for some reason. The meta had shifted in a certain way. And I just played this on my phone. And I was like, my God, I won straight to diamond in like 30 minutes. We've been crushing since then. It is so good for a few reasons that I'll show you. But look, BOROS CONVOKE, it crushes, and it really crushes control-y matchups, which is awesome. There's temporary lockdown is not going to get any of these 3 cards, which are hugely important. And we've got a haste threat to just crush them. So guys, just if you want to climb, just use this deck. It is amazing. Kadama, I mean, I love this card. I have a mono green with it, but this modified creatures you control have trample. So all of our creatures are going to have trample because modified means +1/+1 counters on them for the purpose of this deck. So BOROS CONVOKE and small decks can't just chunk block. Amazing. Then whenever a modified creature you control deals damage to a player, search your library for a basic land out of your deck and put it on the library. Just amazing, because guess what? We've got a turn 1. This baby always is modified because it's +1/+1 counters. It grows when other creatures enter that are bigger than it. This one often will come with a +1/+1 counter because it either draws a land, which is nice, or it has a +1/+1 counter, and then you can surveil the card. So turn 1, one of these. Turn 2, this, or this. Quirion grows when other creatures come in, so it'll be modified. This one, you can discard a card, and then you get it's not a complete loss, you get to look at a card and play it that turn, and then put a +1/+1 and counter and trample on target attacking creature. So these will get modified as well. And then we play Kadama, attack in with like one of these. On the turn we play Kadama. Kadama grows this and this even further, and then we'll get 2 lands out of our deck. That's like a sick play, and it happens a lot, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And even just like this and this is sick. We get a land out of our deck. And what's really nice is this can put counters on Kadama itself, so it can draw lands off itself. And then look, we have a ton of lands, a ton of modified creatures. Number 1, we're just using Thundering Raiju. We got 4 copies. Haste, whenever it attacks, put a counter on something. So we'll put a counter on this or whatever we want. Don't put it on Thundering Raiju unless you need to, because it doesn't count itself. In this next ability, then Thundering Raiju deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control. We'll have like 3 other modified creatures. So that's 3 damage. That's a lightning bolt. Plus a 3/3 going in that grew something. BOROS CONVOKE can't deal with just unblockable damage like that, especially if we have trample. And control is just not used to dealing with all these hasty threats. There's just not these like big boy hasty threats right now. There's a mono red out there that's actually making resurgence because it's decent against control, but I mean they can get temporary lockdown and stuff like that. This gets around it. So just a crazy card that does a lot of damage out of nowhere. But and then also we have Simeon, guys. This is amazing with this deck because you put 2 counters on something, so it gets modified and bigger. And this has reach, by the way, so they can't get through. Amazing. And then it comes back from the dead and does 4 damage from the dead because it comes in as a 2/1 haste, and then 2 more counters go on something. So that like haste coming back from the dead, that's enough to deal with control or things that are like trying to kill your stuff or board wiping. So just amazing. Also, you can discard this card to this to put a +1/+1 counter on something. Look at another card. And then we often just want this in the graveyard anyways because we can play it back for 4. So remember, it's often good to discard this to Inti. And then, look, we got Kamano, makes things modified, damage, amazing. But last but not least, we're putting so many lands in play with this. And then we got Shivan Devastator as our top end. First of all, on turn 2, if you don't have another play, just play this as a 1/1. because this will always be modified and we'll draw more lands off it, right? And it's modified for Thundering Raiju's damage ping thing. But later in the game, we'll have 8 lands out easy with how we did. This will come in as a 7/7 haste and just ruin their life. Not that many things can block a 7/7 flying haste. And yeah, flyers will get through most of these decks. So it's a crazy deck, guys. And don't put removal in. Do not put removal in. Just trust me. Just trust me on this. And play this deck. It's amazing. Wombu Seiju, 2 of these to keep the gas going. Look, I would love Rookie would be interesting to put in this because it grows from this and this, but it's just not needed. This is just too good, and I think Rookie would slow it down, although it would be a fun one. So we're just blasting through with this deck. It is just so good in the meta right now. Try it for yourselves and circle back because I have just had nothing but consistent wins with it. I make a unique deck every single day, so do remember to like and subscribe. It'll be worth it. Let's get into the games. Let's crush some people. Let's get it done. All right, Sarah Ja. I bet we're not going to lose, man. I just played on my phone last night to get to Diamond. We barely lost. This deck just feels so good. So good. It's weird how certain types of decks will be like good and then they'll get bad because the meta changes. And I'm telling you, for some reason, Trample aggro is back on the menu. Is back on the menu. Yeah, why not? I guess the reasoning being we have enough small creatures so the control decks are it's hard to deal with, and we have creatures that go past temporary lockdown. And then additionally, the trample and the damage that comes from our 4-mana modified guy that pings them. It just gets through BOROS CONVOKE, you know? So I think if you have a go wide without trample or flying right now, you're in real trouble. You do need the trample and flying. But if you have that, then the world is your oyster. I guess I could have put it on this because this would have grown again. I probably lost a point of damage. 2, 6, 8, 3. That's hilarious. I actually lost the point of damage to we're fine now. Now I'm happy. It's great when you misplay and it turns out that was what saves you. Is that game 3? And then this will be 4 and 4. Oh my god, we miss it by a point again? 3. Oh no. 3, 4, 5. So that's game. 3, 4, 5. Oh baby. God, math is hard, huh? Let's hope I did it right. Yeah. Let's go. I mean, that's quick, right? Let's go. All right, Mind Flayer 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Obviously, 1 land is what we want. And then we're just off to the races. Modified. Draw 2 lands out of our deck. Or pick 2 lands out of our deck. God, this game's just so easy. So easy. Now, he could counter me next turn, which means if he has mana up, I'll just play this. Now, he might... Yeah, he doesn't have white for the good counter. So this will just go in my bin. Or my graveyard, I mean. I can play it back. And because of that, he does not want to counter it, I think. I mean, that's why this is so nice right now. What do you even want to counter and kill in this deck? I mean, these are all threats. Let's go. I mean, I guess that is the one. Yeah, we'll take that. We have a nice next turn play anyways. Obviously, he might counter it, but... Hornlock Whale, that is a fun card. I do like that card. Are you countering me or killing me, bro? I mean, it does just grow that again. So, like, fine, kill my Kadama. We're still attacking him with 5. Or maybe we're not. Okay. That was the best he could do there, actually. Because he does mess up my land drop. We can draw land with this next turn. And we will. I mean, we just get it back, sir. Get a land. We only care that it's a modified thing. So I wasn't gonna pay 2 and then maybe they'd counter it and I wouldn't have a play. Even if they counter it, we're playing Kamanu, right? And now we're gonna have 2 modified things. 3, well, 2 that count because it doesn't count itself, right? X other than Thundering Raiju, yeah. You're in so much trouble, sir. You know what's funny? He thinks it won't do damage, but it's going to do damage. Because there we go. So we get even more lands. And you know what the best part is? We now have a lethal... Dude, they need to make this easier. How hard is it to click land? We have a lethal Shivan in the air. Guys, we have 7 lands. This is not turn 7. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Dude, he's just drawing for what? A board wipe? I guess... Yeah, even this would kill him. He couldn't even... Good game, sir. Alright, N7 Skog. Let's go. God, look at this curve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need a land. It's close. I love that card, right? But we already have turn 2 and turn 3. If we had like another one of these, I would have kept it for sure. Blue-white control. I mean, this will be interesting, right? If he does have temporary lockdown, we do have some things to get by it, obviously. We're not just a one-drop deck. Huh, I shouldn't have played the land, huh? I really messed that up. I messed that up. Because we might draw land. Ah! We might draw land. Maybe he'll counter it and it'll be all worth it. Nah, we can't. Right, land, baby. I mean, trample, trample. I mean, sorry, haste, haste, haste from the graveyard. Does he have... We'll do it anyways. We'll play it into it. There we go. We made it a haste threat. Do you not have something on Sevskog? Then you're in trouble. Even if he had something, he's in trouble. Yo, lethal from the graveyard. Lethal. Lethal. Let's go. I mean, in a control-y type matchup, this can go past BOROS CONVOKE and do well against mono red, but in a control-y matchup without, like, my god, we just smash him, huh? We have too much recursion. Let's go. Good game, sir. All right, Odysseus. We're gonna play it because we can grab a land with Kodama, a red land. I'm living in Disneyland, hoping it's gonna work out. Let's see. I mean, just don't kill my Quirion. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. He's gonna kill it. He's looking at it too hard. Yes. Oh god, that was a close one, guys. Now I still need another red land. Oh, there we go. We get it. We get it. Oh, this game's so easy. This game's so easy. Dude, Kodama is so good, guys. Reach, trample, gives everything trample, and gets lands. I have a mono green with Kodama that's really good, with just forests, and then we get all the forests with Kodama. And then we have the 2-mana guy, who's as big as how many forests you have. He gets huge. And we have things to give it trample. Well, this gives it trample too, by the way, if we put a counter on it. And we use the case that gives things tramples and puts counters on it. Check it out if you haven't. I cannot block or we lose Kodama. This wouldn't be enough, right? 3, 5, 4. No, not even close. Can he get by me? We will win in the air, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 1. Well, we will, but. So we can kill one of my creatures, so maybe I shouldn't have attacked with so many. I think I win, right? Oh! All right, let's go, Mad Max. We will absolutely take that. What a great card, man. What a great card. 1 mana 2/2 with card selection or drawing a land. My god. People are out of their mind for not playing it. I don't want to risk it for 1 damage. Nope. No thank you. We might risk it next turn, though. Dude, this card too, man. Powerhouse. Remember, you put a counter and then Thundering Raiju deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control. Thank you for helping us modify things. How bad is that card? It's so bad. It's good in like very narrow circumstances. But I mean, my god, in an artifacts deck, in a deck we need to sacrifice something, we can use it. In any deck, we can put +1/+1 counters on things. Especially in our modified deck. Alright, is he countering me? All right, give me more. Give me more. We will just build this because he's gonna obviously want to kill this. Let's go, Mad Max. We have another Kadoma and a Shivan. One, two, three, 4, 7. That's not enough. But this will be nice. Oh my god, the best part about Kamanu... Oh shoot, do we shuffle? We do shuffle. The best part about Kamanu is it kills the Wandering Emperor. It does 1 damage to Planeswalkers. People kind of forget that. So we have lethal in hand, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lethal in hand and on board. Actually, we have 7 because of this, right? We are going to save this because in case he can somehow survive. So Wandering Emperor would let him survive. I could have played it slightly different so he wouldn't have. Yeah. I mean, it's not by a lot though. It's by 1. Right? I could have done it a different way that Wandering Emperor wouldn't have worked, but... I mean, he's still in a tough spot, right? As you can see, I mean, hasty things against control is still rough for them. Because in this... I mean, you can't board wipe a hasty thing before it hits you, right? And when our 1/1s are all becoming big, you know, I mean, fine, you killed a 2, 1, or 3 drop with Wandering Emperor. We still have a bunch more gas. Get out of here. All right, third person, let's go. We need something else. Oh my god. We're doing it. We're going to use C-Note. Come on, who's got to go? Dude, what? I have 23 or 24 lands in this deck. All right. Worst things have happened. There we go. C-Nude is nice. Oh, God. This game, man. So a lot of people would have tried to pitch again, but C-Nude is kind of like a redraw, right? Because you can scry it off, or you can get it if it's land, so... yeah. Well, we're going to get a lot of lands here into a Shivan. I wish this had a counter on it, but I guess it did draw us the land, so... All right. I mean, this deck is pretty good against mono red too. I mean, you make a lot of big bodies. We have reach here, and we have flying. So even their Godric can't really get through clean. What are we waiting on? I'll play with fire. So these will grow to 2/2s, and we will draw 2 lands. I could hold this back, but I think we're the beatdown now. Oops. We're the beatdown now. It's so hard to select these things, dude. They need to make that easier. It's clicking 5,000 times. So, I mean, we'll have a 5/5 in the air next turn. That gives us more lands. Although I could just wait one more turn and get it even bigger. We'll see. I think it wins though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 5. These turn into 3/3s. Yeah, that's... oh. Do we still win? What's he got over there? What's he got over there? All right, 5, 3, 3, 11, 12. Nope, no longer. We just gotta make sure we don't die. I will hold one back this time. Oh, did my music end? Where'd you go, music? Can't have him beating me like this. No trample's a bad sign. Now he does make a 2-2, which is very nice. That's a block, right? So I kind of wish I hadn't, but... So 5 plus 4, 9. Do we miss it by 1 again? Dude, what is this math? So 5, this will be 3. We can make it 4. 5, 9, and if he blocks this, 10. Oh my god. We were gonna win anyways. Good game, sir. All right, we will do this. Ocasio. A little weird we're not getting these 1-drops, huh? But whatever. We are going to do this one because we will discard a card. Oof, that does leave room for removal, doesn't it? Well, ain't that interesting? Which one? I guess this one because we get more value in case he kills it. It is nice you can just play this from the dead and it has haste. So often you just want it in the graveyard for that extra damage. There is another argument, though, just to build a creature with it. Like, if we put it on this and just keep it on blocks, good luck, right? So. We'll see. Ooh. I mean, that is a big boy. It could have been bigger next turn, but I think that's our play. This can kill the roll token, interestingly enough, to stop trample. Interesting. All right, he's going for it. I don't know what he's going for. Weird. I'm getting a lot of mono red. Is mono red back, guys? Is mono red back? Can he beat me right now? Or else he's so dead, right? Well, that's a sign he can't, right? It's a sign he can't. Dude, we're just dominating fools with this deck, baby. Oh, give me another land. Give me another land. We can redraw to buff something, and we got this with haste. Masterpiece, guys. Come on, masterpiece. Get out of here, mono red. I don't hate you that much. All right, Tina Quake 3 Arena. Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Do we need double green more than double red? The answer is yes. For Simeon coming back out. Now, you do need double red for the haste guy, but... I think this is the play. We'll see. We could have maybe guaranteed the land or made it more likely with this. Dinosaur, what are you doing? This deck's actually not that great against dinosaurs. But luckily for us, no one in their right mind is playing dinosaurs. So if this is the loss, it is what it is, man. We still have some room. What really messes us up is the 5/5, right? Dude. Hilarious. This dude's playing normal dinos. I mean, it's a fun deck. Fun deck. All right. Not really the one I'm scared of yet. That 5/5 first strike. All right, we got to go for it, don't we? Are we going to do this? I mean, there's a chance here. There is a chance here. I love this just has Kamano in it too, so everything's getting exiled. How big's your dino, sir? Alright. I'm not too scared about that one. Oh, that's a... Oh no, he can't hit that one. Good. I mean, the trample's a problem, huh? I think dinos beat me. So look, if the meta was all dino decks, this deck wouldn't be that good. But luckily... luckily... it is not all dinos. Yeah, I don't think there's a way out, is there? There's no way out. There's no way out. All right, good game, Dinos. All right, Akira 1974. Let's go. Sure. We can get a land with this. We have to play this first to do it, though. So this needs an attacker. All right, we don't have to worry. We still will do this, though. Because this will be modified that we'll draw a card with our Kodama, or we'll get a land. Is he countering me? Well, that's nice. God, the best, dude, the best feeling ever is just pulling lands out of your library like that. My God. Is there better ramp? This is a 3/3 reach body that gives your modified creatures trample. I mean, what more do you want? Guess we are going for it. Okay. Kind of as expected. We're fine, though, because, again, we just have a huge Devastator eventually. We just have a huge Devastator. My alarm going off. Doing. That's when I was supposed to wake up. But I got some early magic in. Let's go.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. Become subdued.
I guess we go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we? There's an argument not to. And just keep building to win in one turn, but that was a clean way to get that through, right? So he obviously needs a board wipe. This will be a 2/2 we can turn into a 3/3. Not quite enough, but we have a million. I mean, we could draw Shivan, we could draw our 4/4. We could draw this. We're quick, baby. Look at that, a 7/7. You may think this is turn 5, but no, we just been smashing pulling little lands out of our deck. I think we've done it. I think we broke his heart. He doesn't have whatever board wipe he would need. And again, it wouldn't be game if he had a board wipe. We would do 3 more and look at another card and then have this and this in play. So we could definitely... All right, he roped me. So we'll see. I'm obviously winning this one. Let's go. Let's just make sure. I don't want to... Oh, he's back. All right, good. Good game. Just crushing, baby. Crushing. Check out one of these 2 videos. Remember, I make a unique deck every single day. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Let's go, baby.